Scorpio season today, so
Hello.
and 2, it's Halloween season, so
Hello, like what?
For today's video, I will be showing you this cute little cheetah girl makeup look. I love how this turned out. The only other thing I can say about it is I ended up not going with whiskers. You can add them if you want. I just liked how it all flowed and was blended, and I feel like whiskers just would have messed it up. So yeah, and this is, you know, I didn't think of that part. If you want to know how I got this cheetah girl makeup, then just keep on watching. And also, if you guys aren't already subscribed to my channel, then make sure to subscribe and also hit the notification button so you know when I post as soon as I post. So if you guys like this video, please remember to give it a big thumbs up. I really appreciate it with all my heart, with all my cheetah girl heart. I love it. I love it. Okay guys, starting off with a fresh base, I'm just blending my bronzer down my neck, and I'm also going to prime my eyelids with my MAC Painterly Paint Pots, followed by a clear eyeshadow. Starting off with the eyeshadow, I will be taking an angled eyeshadow brush so we can start creating that cut crease shape. I don't want my eyeshadow to go up too high since we're creating those cat eyes. And considering the colors of the cheetah, I will be sticking to definitely more warm tones. So right now I'm using a burnt orange shade as my transition color, and then I'll go in with a warmer brown followed by a black. Taking a clean blending brush, I will just be blending out my edges, trying to keep the eyeshadow pretty low. Like I said, I'm purposely not blending it too high. For the eyebrows, it's totally up to you guys if you want to define them or not, but I just kept them super natural. I liked how they looked pretty sparse and messy, kind of like realistic. I'm just taking some clear eyebrow gel and brushing them upwards so they stay in place. To create our cut crease, I'm taking some full coverage concealer and just going under the shape we already created. The main focus of this look is definitely on the eyes, so I want a lot of definition on the eyes. I'm taking this rich brown shade and focusing that on my cut crease. Of course, applying it with a really small brush so you don't blend it up too high. And don't worry how it looks right now, we're going to blend it. Going back in with that blending brush, I now added an additional color of the burnt orange shade to help blend out that dark brown. As I'm editing this, I'm like, girl, you must have been really into it if you didn't notice your ears falling onto your forehead. It's okay though, it's fine. As you guys can see, my steps are pretty much repetitive, except I'm using a darker shade each time and slowly blending it out. Take your time with your eyeshadow, like don't rush. The more time and effort you will put into it, it will all be worth it. And as I'm blending, notice how I'm not moving my brush whatsoever. I'm just moving it back and forth. I want that black shade to stay exactly where I applied it. Going back in with that burnt orange shade, I'm continuing to blend it out, and I'm also using that angled brush as well to help me create that shape. I want my eyes to pop and look as large as possible, so I'm adding a cream white eyeshadow to the bottom of my eyes, and also I will be cutting my crease with that same white shade as well. This will also help define our eyeshadow shades. The contrast between the white, of course, will make them pop a lot more. Going along with the new lash line I just created, I'm taking the burnt orange shade and blending that out under the white. And also, I'm just starting to drag it along my nose, as we will have our nose blended out with the same color. For the bottom of the nose, I'm just applying black eyeshadow right underneath. I'll insert a picture of a cheetah's nose somewhere here, but I was using my reference pictures for sure. Now, I want the top eyeshadow to match the bottom, so I'm using the same steps. I'm taking black, only applying a thin layer right under the white, and continuously blending that out with the burnt orange shade. When I do makeup, I love for there to be a lot of contrast and matching. So for the nose, I'm doing the exact same thing. I'm adding that burnt orange shade and slowly dragging it upwards so that the blacks blends into it. For bronzer, I'm only applying it where I'm going to apply the cheetah prints. So I thought I was recording, but I wasn't, and then I find out, so sorry. No! All I filmed was me doing my eyeliner and using the same felt tip liner. I just dotted on the freckles. Now I'm just detailing the nose, adding a line down my cupid's bow, and also lining my top lip. For the cheetah prints, I already applied my bronzer where I'm going to draw them. And for the actual cheetah prints, honestly, the best way to describe it is just draw a bunch of little C's. Don't make them perfect, make them a bit messy. As you can see on my ears and on my shirt, cheetah prints are not perfect, so don't worry too much about this part. This is just your outline, and I'm also using an angled eyeshadow brush to do that. Now I'm taking that same burnt orange color. Like I told you guys, I really like contrast in it all to match. I just applied some of that burnt orange shade in the middle, and now I'm going back in with my angled eyeshadow brush with the black shade and blending the two colors until they make a gradient effect and they look realistic. To help with the gradient effect and definition, I'm taking a dark matte black eyeliner and just going over our C's, if you will. This will help give us a lot of definition. Okay guys, so sorry my camera died. All I did was, well, it looks like I did a lot. I didn't, I promise. So I added some black eyeliner to my top lip, and then I just took, I'm actually gonna show you. I also extended my eyeliner a bit more so it gives me that cat eye look, and I also added some false eyelashes on, and I just detailed and perfected my little cheetah prints here, going back in with my black eyeshadow and just blending them perfectly. I like it a lot. You can add as little or as many as you want. I think the amount I put is good enough for me. Okay guys, so this is the final look. I'm finally done. It's been like hours. I love it, and I really hope you guys like it. I really hope that you guys recreate it. Please send me pictures if you recreate it. I would love to see it. I hope you enjoyed this look. Literally, my cat was staring at me, like giving me the look. He's like, is it me or has she always been a cat? So, this is the final makeup.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Did you hear that? The alignment is crazy.
And I hope you like my background. Like, girl, you know I made this by myself. I love you guys as always, and I hope you have a good night, day, wherever you are, and I'll see you in my next video.